Does Age of Mythology, much like Age of Empires, have hill damage? And if so, how much? That's what we'll be covering in this video, so when you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I will not let you guys wait. The simple answer is yes, there is hill damage in Age of Mythology. I tested the damage by modifying a Toxotes to shoot 10 projectiles instead of 1. I did 43 damage against the farm when it was at the same level as my unit, 33 damage against the farm when it was elevated, so above my unit, and 54 damage against a farm that was below my unit. This means that the damage increase shooting up is minus 23.26% and shooting down is around 25.58% increase. Now we're just going to round it off to being around 23% decrease in damage upwards and 25% increase downwards. This means that the actual damage output of your unit on the hill is a lot higher than one at the same elevation as your enemy, simply because you're lasting 23% longer, since you technically have more health or you can take more hits, so you'll be hitting the enemy more times before going down, and you deal 25% more damage. Now you may be wondering, does this work on buildings? And yes, it clearly does. As you can see, my modified Toxotes takes down the building a lot faster than the unit on the ground, or at the same elevation as the house. Now Toxotes can miss their shots, which is why this is a little varied, but the time to destroy a house in seconds took 33% longer when a Toxotes was shooting up, and 21% less or faster when shooting down at a building. And when comparing shooting up and shooting down, it's 41% quicker to shoot a building that is at a lower elevation. I guess the accuracy plays a big role in these percentages, but I tried it a few times and the results were pretty much the same thing every single time. When testing this with a fortress, which does by the way work, it took it 27% longer to finish off the house with straight elevation involved. When trying this out with water units, just for the memes, because I don't think there's any map where you will really encounter a cliff of water that you can use to shoot at your enemy. It's a little strange, but I don't think it really matters. As for fighting against buildings from a cliff where you can use your ships, it doesn't seem to work. The dock was destroyed in exactly the same amount of time with both of these dragon ships. I tested it with guard towers as well. The results were the same. If you're at an even level or even elevation, it's going to be the same thing. If you're shooting higher than your current elevation, you're going to kill a unit, building, whatever, slower. If you're shooting down, you're going to kill the unit a lot faster and take less damage. So where could you use this to your advantage? Well, probably on the following 3 or 4 maps: Acropolis, Anatolia, Alfheim, and King of the Hill, given that it's a hill and not an island. And that's about it. Unless you're playing custom maps, you won't be able to use this much to your advantage whatsoever. But it's cool to know that's in the game, and it's something I never really looked into myself and didn't realize really was a thing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed the Age of Mythology content, check out my other videos linked in the description below. Peace.